Welcome again to my YouTube channel. March 10th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 40 points to lead the Oklahoma City Thunder to their 7th consecutive victory, a 127-103 rout over the visiting Denver Nuggets on Sunday. It was the first of back-to-back games in Oklahoma City for the teams that entered the day in the top two spots in the Western Conference. The loss dropped the Nuggets into third place, percentage points behind the Los Angeles Lakers. The West-leading Thunder have won 16 of their last 18 games and snapped the Nuggets' two-game winning streak. Gilgeous-Alexander his NBA best 11th 40-point game of the season. Nikola Jokic, coming off an historic performance, 31 points, 21 rebounds and 22 assists, in Friday's overtime win over Phoenix, came up just short of his 30th triple-double of the season. He finished with 24 points, 13 rebounds and 9 assists, along with 3 blocks. Clippers 111, Kings 110, OT. James Harden scored 29 points, and Kawhi Leonard added 17 with the game-winning basket at the overtime buzzer as Los Angeles helped its playoff prospects by rallying for a victory over visiting Sacramento at Inglewood, California. Ivica Zubac scored 22 points with 14 rebounds and Derrick Jones Jr. also had 17 for the Clippers, who were without leading scorer Norman Powell, hamstring, for the 9th time in the past 10 games. Los Angeles also was without head coach Tyronn Lue because of back pain, while assistant coach Brian Shaw led the team. DeMar DeRozan scored 31 points with 10 assists and Zach LaVine added 30 points for the Kings, who lost for the second time in their last 7 games and fell to 8-6 since LaVine made his debut with the team on February 5. Suns 125, Mavericks 116. Devin Booker scored 24 points as visiting Phoenix beat severely underhanded Dallas. Kevin Durant posted 21 points, 9 rebounds and 8 assists. Bradley Beal contributed 19 points and Grayson Allen added 17 off the bench as 11th-placed Phoenix closed the gap on 10th-ranked Dallas in the West by moving within 1.5 games. Naji Marshall scored 34 points, moving past his previous career-best haul of 29 set 2 nights earlier against the Memphis Grizzlies. Klay Thompson had 26 points for the Mavericks, who suffered their 5th successive loss and saw their injury crisis deepen with starter Brandon Williams, hamstring, and Dwight Powell, head, both sitting out the 4th quarter. Grizzlies 107, Pelicans 104. Ja Morant scored 32 points, Desmond Bane had 30 to go with 9 rebounds and 8 assists, and Memphis held on to defeat host New Orleans. Scottie Pippen Jr. added 12 points for the Grizzlies, who played without leading scorer Jaren Jackson Jr., ankle, for the 3rd consecutive game. Trey Murphy III scored 27 points, Carlo Matkovic had 13 points and 11 rebounds, Jordan Hawkins and Kelly Olynyk scored 12 points each, and Jose Alvarado had 11 points and 11 assists for the Pelicans. New Orleans rested Zion Williamson and 4th leading scorer CJ McCollum. Timberwolves 141, Spurs 124. Anthony Edwards scored 25 points on 10 for 15 shooting, and Minnesota pulled away to defeat San Antonio in Minneapolis. Naz Reid added 20 points on 8 for 15 shooting off the bench for Minnesota, which won its 5th game in a row. Julius Randle flirted with a triple-double with 14 points, 10 assists and 7 rebounds, and Dante DiVincenzo scored 17 off the bench. De'Aaron Fox scored 22 points on 8 for 12 shooting, including 4 for 6 from beyond the arc, to lead San Antonio. Harrison Barnes contributed 15 points for the Spurs, who lost for the 7th time in their past 9 games. 76ers 126, Jazz 122. Quentin Grimes scored 25 points and Philadelphia received a huge effort from its reserves in a victory over visiting Utah. While Grimes scored more points than the other 4 starters combined, the Sixers bench poured in 78 points, led by Lonnie Walker 25, Jared Butler 15, and Adem Bona 14. Bona added 15 rebounds and Walker had 11. Kyle Filipowski tied his career high with 25 points, but Utah still lost its 12th consecutive road game. Keyonte George also had 25 points for the Jazz, while Isaiah Collier chipped in 13 points and 10 assists. Pistons 119, Trail Blazers 112. Cade Cunningham scored 28 points and Tobias Harris added 20 points and 9 rebounds to help Detroit notch a victory over host Portland. Jalen Duren registered 18 points and 12 rebounds, and Tim Hardaway Jr. had 13 points and 7 rebounds as Detroit snapped a 2-game slide. Dennis Schroeder added 12 points and Malik Beasley had 10 as the Pistons completed a 2-game season sweep of the Trail Blazers. Anfernee Simons scored 34 points for Portland and posted his third 30-point effort in the last 4 games. Jeremy Grant had 25 points for the Trail Blazers, who lost for the 4th time in their past 5 games. Scoot Henderson scored 15 points and Shaedon Sharpe added 12 for Portland, which was out-rebounded 54-41. Cavaliers 112, Bucks 100. Max Strus had 17 points to lead 8 Cavaliers, who scored at least 9 as Cleveland won at Milwaukee. It was the Cavaliers' 14th consecutive victory, one shy of their season-best streak they started the season with. Donovan Mitchell scored 15, Evan Mobley and Darius Garland added 13 apiece, and Jarrett Allen tallied 11. Strus also led the team with 9 rebounds. Giannis Antetokounmpo led the Bucks, who lost their second in a row, with 30 points and 9 rebounds. Damian Lillard added 22 while Kyle Kuzma scored 14. Field Level Media. Thank you is not enough, watching our videos with you brings us joy. If you've subscribed to our channel, you've made our hearts skip a beat. To watch more amazing videos like these, be sure to subscribe to our channel.